Hello kids, today I am going to do another interesting mathematics lesson with you. You can use your mathematics textbook part 2 to do this lesson with me. Can you see these glasses? Who can guess the exact amount of juice in these glasses? So today you are going to learn how to measure liquid. So our lesson is volume and capacity. Let's see what are we learning today. Volume, capacity, measuring units, addition and subtraction of volume. First of all, we learn what volume is. In our day-to-day life, we measure liquids. For an example, we measure oil, water, milk. Can you see this measuring cup? Here we have 400 milliliter of water in it. So kids, whenever we measure liquids, we call it volume. The quantity of liquid we measure is called the volume. Now we are going to learn what capacity is. Have you ever tried to fill a glass with juice? If you keep pouring juice into it, what will happen? It will overflow because there's no more space left in your glass to hold more juice. So capacity is the space inside a container or a vessel. Volume is the quantity of liquid that is contained in it. That means capacity is the total volume a container can hold. Do you know the measuring units of liquids? We use liters and milliliters to measure volume. What is the relationship in between liters and milliliters? 1 liter means 1000 milliliters. So 500 milliliter means half of 1 liter. 250 milliliters means quarter of 1 liter. We need 2 500s to make 1 liter and 4 250 milliliters to make 1 liter. Let's do an activity now. You are familiar with liquids sold in bottles like water bottles, fruit drinks, or else medicines, or else milk. So these bottles have labels in which the quantity of liquid present is mentioned. So what you have to do is you try to find few labels with different volumes and paste in a separate paper. When the school starts, we can display these in our creative thought corners. Let's measure now. To measure liquids, we need measuring cups. If not, you can use 1 liter bottles. Now, you take few vessels such as teacups, bottles or different containers. Measure water with the measuring cup and fill the vessels and record the volume required to fill your vessels in the given table. You can draw this table in your writing book. Now kids, we are going to add volume. Addition and subtraction of volume is much similar to normal addition and subtraction. Only thing is, here you have two columns with relevant units, liters and milliliters. So, start addition from milliliter side. You know 1 liter means 1000 milliliters. So, the maximum value we can keep under milliliter column is 999. In this sum, when you add 450 milliliters and 750 milliliters together, the answer is 1200 milliliters. So, let's carry 1 in the thousands place over to the liter column and add liter side. 8 plus 5 is 30 and add 1 which you have taken from the milliliter column. So the answer is 14 liters. 14 liters and 200 milliliter is your final answer. You can try the exercise 2 in page number 51 in your textbook part 2. Subtraction of volume. Let's start from milliliter size. Can you take away 520 milliliters from 250 milliliters? No. So, what you have to do is take 1 liter from liter column. Now, you have 1250 milliliters with you. So, once you subtract, the answer is 730 milliliters. Now, in the liter side, you have 8 instead of 9. So, 8 minus 3 is 5. So, your final answer is 5 liters and 730 milliliters. Now you can try this little revision to recall what you have learned today. You can also write little statements for the given questions. Use the words volume, remainder, total to write your statements. Remember, don't use number of when you are writing statements. Instead, you write the word volume. So kids, we have done another lesson from our second term. Make sure to do the given exercises and study well. Let's take few minutes to recall what we have learned today. First of all, you learn the correct definitions of volume and capacity. Then you learn how to measure liquids with correct units. And you learn how to do addition and subtraction of volume. You can use your writing book to do the given exercises. Stay safe. Thank you.